Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about the DJI Mini series drones and the issue with the green flashing light. This drone will turn that green flashing light off when you press record. Now I know this is widely publicized at the moment and a lot of people are talking about adding strobes to these drones. By doing so, you will likely push this drone over the 250 gram threshold. And unlike some people are saying, there is no element of common sense with this. Once you go over the 250 gram threshold, you cannot fly it in the A1 subcategory. It will move to the A2 or the A3 subcategories. Now, if you've spoken to DJI about this, then I would like to hear from you. So please stick that in the comments below, because I want to take this to the CAA and see if we can get something changed about it. Because at the moment, you cannot fly this legally within the A1 subcategory if you want to fly it at night. The problem comes from the delegated regulations, and this is the same delegated regulation that we have in the UK, and it is not in there. These drones are not required for C0, and it will likely be for UK 0 classification not to have a green flashing light. Now that is going to be a big issue, and it means that it is unlikely for DJI to update this in a firmware update on their own. And they pretty much tell us that this is the case in this message to a colleague of mine. Upon checking your DJI Mini 5 Pro, it has received an EU type examination certificate from a notified body and is classed as C0, carrying the C0 class identification label. And DJI maintains full compliance with European drone regulations and continuously monitors regulatory developments. As part of this approach, DJI will no longer support the updates to a product's class label after purchase, which means it does not support to apply the C1 class due to the European drone regulations. And for your concern about the strobe for night use, please do not worry. According to the EU regulation 2019-945, for C0 class drones, there is no explicit requirement for lighting on the drone itself. The UK does require nighttime drone operations to have flight status lights. We understand your concerns and how you feel, but according to the latest regulation, DJI must discontinue the related services. So at present, we can only advise you not to operate your drone at night. And we also recommend that you comply with the regulations and operate your drone legally. At the same time, we will continue to monitor regulatory policies. Should there be any updates or changes in the future, we will promptly make adjustments. Thank you for your understanding. So with that said, I would like to contact the CAA in the hope that they can make some changes to either allow some kind of exemption for the green flashing light for a drone like the Mini 3 or the Mini 4 or the Mini 5 Pro, to allow it to be flown at night without a green flashing light, or that they can push DJI into making some basic firmware update for a function that we already know exists because it works when you're not recording. Now I hope that you found this video useful, and I will try and keep you up to date with the progress that I have with the CAA, and let's see if we can try and get this fixed. But until then, safe flying, and I'll see you in the next video.